Welcome to another episode of Replay. I'm your host, Andrew Reiner. I got Joe Juba sitting next to me.
Hey.
Jeff Cork.
I'm sitting even closer next to you.
And Dan Ryckert.
I'm the closest.
And we're taking a look at an old THQ and Rainbow game called Deadly Creatures. I've only played a little of this. I've always been fascinated by it. You play as a spider, right?
Spider and a scorpion, yeah.
And Billy Bob Thornton is in this.
And I think Dennis Hopper?
Dennis Hopper, too.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton and Dennis Hopper were... I was never really clear on their involvement. Like, they kept...
Voices.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like...
They're actual humans in the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they don't do, like, the... Like, it's not Dennis Hopper the Scorpion?
No.
That's ridiculous,
Yeah.
Joe, yeah. Come on. Here we go. Story here.
It's like the beginning of American Horror Story. That was gross.
Yeah.
Didn't have much part in that. But when that old gas station seen us last day, well, that was a good thing. Faulty gas lines weren't what blew up George Struggs.
Why is... Okay.
Found a stash of gold.
It's Bad Santa talking right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to go believing in cursed treasure. I think it was just my bad choices.
This is not the kind of intro I would expect to see for a game about spiders and scorpions.
You just want them making a web or something? What?
Yeah, this game's one big surprise after another. It is.
Have you played it?
I have. I was second opinion on Matt Helgeson's review.
Okay.
Yep. There they are. Too. I had fun with this.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I gave it, but I remember kind of liking it.
Mr. George Struggs. He can rot in that hospital for all I care. He got what's coming to him.
A lot of chit-chat.
Yeah.
It's a way to save production values, just black screens
yeah,
with ominous noise.
Yeah.
Let's get to some biting.
Okay, that's a tarantula, right?
Yeah.
Tarantula, but close.
I think he plays John Goodman's character from Arachnophobia.
Mm-hmm. The Thrillomedy Arachnophobia. You remember the marketing for that?
No.
Yeah, they were trying to come up with their own genre.
I said it was a Thrillomedy.
Yeah.
Thrillomedy.
That's real stupid.
Yeah,
I remember that movie was the one that taught me the trick about a flame and, like, aerosol cans.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's how I learned you could make a flamethrower. I remember specifically because my parents had to be very careful in explaining that is never something we do at home.
That's the only way Joe gets rid of spiders is shooting nail guns into flaming queen bee nests or something.
There's some shrieking just in case.
Wait,
Yeah.
why are they fighting? I thought they're supposed to be the protagonists.
No, well...
There's Billy Bob.
Start here?
Dan, you got the controller, right?
I
Bite
do.
them. Poison them.
I can't.
Poison them. Get some venom in there.
Joe?
It's like the end. You can kill them before you're supposed to.
Tarantulas don't have venom, right?
Ooh, look at me.
I thought they were...
That's why people have them as like shoulder pets and stuff like that, right?
Also, this looks pretty good graphically.
Yeah, this game's on Wii. The first Wii, not the Wii U.
Wouldn't be a replay if it was a Wii U. Yeah. Wait, is that like an invisible spider barrier?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, get it! Ah!
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Those crickets are dead.
Okay, I can do like a big crazy spider jump.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fun.
So, Jeff, would you ever have a spider or scorpion as a pet?
No.
Do you? Could you hold a spider?
Yes.
Joe?
Not one that big, but...
No. Well, I remember when Jeff and I were in Tokyo at one point, we came across these giant spiders that
It was
were...
awful.
Yeah, they were pretty terrifying.
Did you guys run or shriek or?
No, I mean, they were just hanging out. We were checking out, I don't know, some temple or something, and they were just sort of in the woods.
And they were like... They had strung webs right across the path, like at face level. It was terrible.
So, yeah, so like you wouldn't see it, and then all of a sudden you'd turn around, and there would be like a spider as big as your nose right in front of you.
Whoa, fatality.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Environmental kill.
The Shao Kahn of cockroaches. Okay, press the A button to strike and then swing O for like a combo. This is like Kratos. Okay.
The right hook by the spider.
Something Olympus.
See, I really wish someone had picked up this license. So I think you could do a lot of cool stuff with it.
Yeah.
Well, that sale still hasn't happened yet as of this recording.
Let's buy it, Jeff.
Yeah, let's buy it.
It hasn't really?
No, the back catalog of THQ stuff has not been sold yet.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to happen by now.
Let's buy it.
So that
Yeah,
means that Darksiders is still on the... Well, there's your answer. Darksiders and Deadly Creatures joint franchise.
Pestilence right here.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he has combos. He's a damn spider. It doesn't happen.
You can unlock a top hat for him, too. later
I've
on.
seen Planet Earth. This isn't how it works.
I like that swing.
Little
You
dance.
see his little belly.
Oh yeah, this combat leaves a little bit to be desired.
His combo swing
Looks
looks
amazing.
His combo swing looks like he's saying "hot dog." Yeah.
And how?
Hey, when you jump up, when you just go boing, can you do an attack off of that?
No,
Not yet.
that's fun.
So there was a game on PS1 as well called Spider. where you
Yeah,
played
but he
as a
had
spider.
guns on his legs.
You know who needs to buy this license is D3, so they can
Yeah.
combine it and
Oh,
Earth
EDF.
Defense Force.
At the end of this game, he finds like a radioactive pool.
Yep. I like it.
Spider fight.
That's
Come
a
back home to
grasshopper, dude.
space.
No, this is a spider.
No, that's a grasshopper.
That's totally a spider. Look at that.
Reiner,
Yeah, it's a spider.
That's obviously a spider.
You got 50 spider
That may have been the
points.
first time Reiner admitted I was correct about something. In hundreds
You have
of
a great eye
episodes
for
of replay.
spiders, Dan.
Yeah, that's what they say about me.
I wish you had a better eye for hyenas.
Look, this is a collectible grub. You have 7 of those grubs.
Yeah, yeah.
out of 400.
We got some work to do, guys.
Yeah.
I can't imagine someone's just like, all right, that's 450. That is a day well spent. I got all the grubs.
Is
I
that something we
unlock-
should do? Is a super replay complete?
Yeah, Super Replay Plus.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah, do like Link to the Past and get all the hearts. Oh, I'm outmatched here.
That's what you think.
Oh, Lord. I don't
Just
know about
ignore
this.
that flashing tail.
What is that, a salamander? What is that thing?
Some kind of lion.
You don't like that? Oh,
I really do have trouble believing that the snake doesn't win this fight.
well.
Well, look at him. He just rammed his face into a cactus.
Oh,
You
God.
haven't seen Rango, have
Oh,
you?
God. Yeah.
Yeah, wait for his tail to come down.
I want to get it. I can jump. Oh, man.
Oh, man. That snake's going to eat you so bad.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Ah!
Do you see, fling it back up like it's like
Oh, what is he?
elastic?
Oh, I
Not
forget
that.
what these damn buttons are. What do you want me to do? Oh, I can move again. Okay. Yeah.
Does this game have a skill system?
A skill system?
Yeah.
Like a skill tree type thing?
Yeah, I want to level up the spider.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
I'm getting
remember.
points for killing stuff. Level up like a grappling hook or something. Oh my god, that would suck.
Oh, he shook it off.
I'm not believing that a snake could stay coiled on that ledge.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you
I think he'd
idiot.
fall down and look like an idiot. Yeah.
Reiner, the reality police for the Deadly Creatures game.
That's why I should be executive producer on this. This battle will be so much different.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy the franchise with us? Mm-hmm. All
Oh,
right.
tail.
We'll have him on like a rope. He'll be tied onto that
Yep.
ledge.
This is an exciting boss fight.
You only have to do this 3 times, right? That's sort of the...
This
Yeah, I
has
think,
been
I
the
think he
third
has
time.
to get him here. Yeah.
Oh my god.
There we go. Good. The old video game law of 3.
God, dummy. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I like
I'll
that.
get you, spider. I don't think you've seen the last of him.
Probably not.
That wildebeest will be back.
I wish he had more of a clicky sound when he walked. Like little
Now, I don't
clicks.
know if we're gonna get to it, but like a big component of this, there's kind of like a puzzle element. Remember, like you're in a gas station, and you have to like figure out how to get the people to kind of move where you want them to, so you can kind of clear a path.
Yeah.
You know, like knock over a jar, and the guy go, "Hey, what the hell is that?" And then walk
Yeah.
over, and in turn opens up like a little plank falls or something.
If I remember right, it was kind of bare bones, like those elements. It wasn't super fleshed out.
Did you ever play B Movie? It had some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Mosquito.
Yep.
Mr. Mosquito, yeah, I love
Yeah.
Mr. Mosquito.
Yeah. You know what other good crossover franchise this would work with is Gremlins.
Oh, Gremlins is
Yeah.
great.
Like the one spider gremlin.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Remember the
Pretty
one made
sweet.
of vegetables?
Yep, and then he belched.
Yeah.
He belched up a storm at the frozen yogurt store.
Yep. And then there's a super scary electric one. And then a really smart one that went on
really
talk
smart
shows.
one, yeah.
Yep.
Those
Man,
movies are
The
great.
gargoyle ones.
You know,
Yeah.
a little bit of a sidetrack, but like I remember Gremlins 1 being actually like a genuinely scary horror movie.
Yeah.
And then Gremlins 2 just is kind of this bonkers comedy horror. Like the first one I didn't remember as being
Thrillamedy.
funny. Yeah.
Yep. Well, you remember,
a thrillamedy.
well, you remember in the first one, Phoebe Cates, it was like a scarring memory of her father trying to dress up like Santa, getting caught in the chimney and dying. And the second one, she makes a joke about it.
Yeah.
See, I don't even remember the first one. I've seen the second one like 5 times. I don't remember the first one.
You
that
should
well.
watch it because it is fun.
I loved him when I was a kid.
Apparently not.
So Matt Helgeson reviewed this for us. He was the main review. He gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
He said it's a fascinating game, like unlike anything else he's played. Jeff Cork did the second opinion.
So handsome.
That doesn't say that in the review.
No, that's there
But
used to be
I
a
will
picture.
not disagree.
Jeff Cork.
Mr.
colon handsome.
You gave it a 7 out of 10 as well.
I did.
Your first line of the review, A Bug's Life, this is not.
Oh, super genius, Jeff Cork.
At least you got handsome going for you.
Yep. We'll get there.
You don't remember writing that, Jeff? You don't remember
No.
every sentence you've ever written?
No.
Huh.
I did, I have to say, before we recorded this, I did go back and look at it. And it's like one of those, enough time has passed where it could have been written by anybody. And they're like, oh, okay, here's the thing somebody wrote. I'm like, oh, yeah, it was me.
Jeff, you said that Rainbow deserves credit for taking chances, telling a tale of greed and betrayal as seen through the pair's multifaceted eyes. The pair you're talking about, the Scorpion and Spider.
Scorpion and Spider, that's true.
But its execution ultimately suffers from iffy controls, maliciously indifferent camera.
Yeah, camera sucks. Especially when you get to the areas that are a little more confined.
Yeah, so this was such an oddity in the game space.
Yeah. I remember they showed it at THQ event a little before E3, was it 2009 or something? Anyway, they had this next to Darkstalkers and that Warhammer PC game. It was just like the strangest event.
Next to Darksiders, you mean?
I'm not Darkstalkers. Yeah, Darksiders. Yeah, the Vigil game.
And it sounds like both of you really kind of liked it for the story it ends up telling
Yeah,
with Dennis Hopper and,
it's super
and
weird.
Bad Santa.
It was one of the last things Dennis Hopper did, right?
It must have been, yeah.
He was doing all the E-Trade ads, but yeah, those don't count.
I just did that casting call thing for Half-Life where I pick like who should be in the movie, and somebody was like, "Oh, I think Dr. Steen should really be played by Dennis Hopper," and it's like, "Yeah, it's better if they're alive."
Yeah.
He's super dead.
Little platforming.
Okay, yeah. Better if they're alive, but it's okay if they own a medical practice in Maryland and have nothing to do with video games or acting.
Yeah, the guy looked great. He looked like a nice guy.
Okay.
And
What, did
there's
you
some
do
of
a
that
search
camera.
for goatee or something?
No, just Dr. Breen, and there's a real guy named Dr. Breen.
Ah,
All right, where the hell am I? Oh, it said holding this to see a thing. Okay.
That way.
Yeah.
I think you were going the right way with that platforming sequence back there, Dan.
There's a platforming sequence?
Yeah, you were jumping over a thorny, spiky thing.
Okay.
It's one of those games that I remember actually getting a fair bit of exposure and being sort of confused. Like, it's looking like the kind of game that no one should ever be talking about, but for some reason people were talking about it.
Well, it was so weird being on the Wii back then, because the Wii was, I think it was pretty deep into just minigame hell at that point, and then this weird-ass game comes out. But yeah, I remember it grabbed my interest when I heard about it. But yeah, the gameplay I remember was not exactly super exciting.
So full disclosure, I was thinking about this as one of my Super Replay Showdown games.
Really?
Yep. But I decided to pick something else.
Okay.
what turned you away from this?
Playing as a spider
Oh,
for an entire game.
you don't like
A spider
spiders?
or scorpion. No, I was just like, is this going to be a disaster for 8 hours, 10 hours?
My runners-up were Half-Life 2 and Psychonauts. Those were the two I was thinking about that
Okay.
just came in just under the winning thing there.
I think I might change my pick. We'll see.
Really?
And actually, the second segment of this episode is the reveal of what we chose. So,
oh, we're doing the video thing.
Yep.
Okay, that'll be fun.
It's another time-space continuum thing.
It's confusing to wrap your head around.
yep, in just a few minutes, you're going to be able to see what we're picking.
Oh.
What we're endorsing is our game that we want to see as the next Super Replay.
It's interesting because even I don't know what these guys are picking. I don't know what you're picking.
I'm pretty
Alright.
excited. I want to win this year.
You won't.
Joe just gives up right there. You're
No.
right, Dan. All right. See you later.
That would have been fun, I guess.
I figure the more I brag, the more annoying I can be when
You
I
don't
do
need-
win, or the more hilarious it's going to be when I get defeated terribly in the first round.
I find that,
So,
like, your obsession with levels of annoyance,
yeah,
I don't know, it's kind of interesting.
Okay, what is
kind
this?
of interesting.
Ooh, spider vision.
It's like regular vision, but closer.
And cursory.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I can't jump on him on a wall.
Why is he killing other spiders?
I think
It's the Black Widow
I mean
game.
him harm.
it's good we didn't do this as a super replay.
You're already bored, Joe?
Yeah, it's already kind of boring.
Yeah.
Well, get to the
Yeah, we
people
need-
stuff.
Yeah, we need more people stuff.
That's the thing. That's you'll get 2 seconds of that, and then
It's,
an
it's
hour.
longer than 2 seconds.
Eh,
It's at least 4.
So, Jeff,
web shop.
Yes.
one of your favorite parts of this game were the bonuses.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about what those were?
Yeah, it seems like they maybe had Billy Bob Thornton come in, and he had like 5 minutes of lines, and they paid for him to be there all day, so they just asked him, tell us some stories, and he just goes off on these bizarre tangents. I remember when we reviewed it, Matt and I were in the office, everyone else had left, and we just sat there for about an hour just listening to these things. They're completely bizarre. Yeah, definitely worth playing the game for, just for those alone.
Yeah, something about like having a snake on his head.
I had a snake, like a pet snake around his neck, and some convertible, and just stuff that he was doing in the 70s. I don't know.
That guy's got a lot of stories. I've heard some of them. He's had a life.
Remember that time he was married to Angelina Jolie?
Yep.
That was
They all
weird.
got tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and they carried vials of each other's blood around on their
Yeah.
necks.
What?
So weird.
Yeah, they were
Oh, yeah.
weird.
Remember when he was the voice actor in Princess Mononoke?
No.
Yeah, I do. He was the guy with the platform shoes,
Yep.
or whatever those are
That
called.
sounds like anime.
That's the thing that's made by that Kentucky Fried Chicken guy that you like, right, Reiner? You said that's the guy that looks like the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy, and he makes.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
He
yeah,
wears the white suits.
Okay.
Yeah, Miyazaki.
That's
Oh,
it. Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
The things you remember, Dan.
You said the
Oh,
KFC
wait.
thing, and I remember
Oh, a
that.
scorpion!
there he is!
Oh
Holy
jeez.
crap!
Oh jeez.
Okay,
Do I talk
jump-
to him? Is this like a Mass Effect dialogue tree thing, or?
Almost
Potential
certainly.
mate. Create the new species.
Now I'm curious, like, I thought tarantulas were supposed to be scary. If they don't have venom, then what's scary about them?
You shoot
They're
webs.
just big and hairy and gross looking.
No, I mean,
Can
like,
they shoot webs?
in real life.
Yeah, they're
the one
gross.
on the screen can. They can they have the bristles that can kind of come off and they irritate your skin.
Give you a rash.
Yeah,
Plus, they feel kind of weird if they're crawling on you.
yeah.
I guess.
Irritating creatures.
So
Just
does-
doesn't have the same ring.
All right, I'm gonna look up tarantula here. Give you some science, some facts.
All right.
That's why people watch replay. Science. Oh god,
Super science play.
we're not gonna do that.
We need to do another super read play.
I know. I would be absolutely up for doing that sometime.
So they're part of the Theraphosidae family.
The Farrah Fawcett family.
There are 900 species of this type of spider.
No one cares about the spider anymore. We're a scorpion
Yeah,
now.
it's scorpion time.
Oh man. Ooh. Oh yeah, it deals with treasure, doesn't it?
Yeah. In betrayal. Go do some scorpion things now.
Funny, the scorpion things seem to be very similar to the tarantula.
Yeah.
Nope.
Tarantula sizes range from as small as a fingernail to as large as a dinner plate.
Ugh. What size is the dinner plate, though? Is it small.
Big.
This is thrilling.
That's like pandas always being, like when they're babies, the size of a stick of butter. That's always the unit of measurement.
The largest is a leg span of up to 12 inches.
A foot.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Oh
Okay,
dear.
well, what about the deadly part?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. There's a lot about these guys. Whoever wrote this entry loves a tarantula. So does the scorpion control any differently than
No,
the spider?
well, I mean, he's got different attacks and stuff. And he
He's
can-
good at spreading out encounters. across great periods of time.
Though all tarantulas are venomous, few species have been claimed to cause human fatalities.
Oh.
Are their teeth too
Though
tiny?
some bites cause serious discomfort that may persist for several days. Yeah, they got nasty fangs. I don't like these.
That's good. Now I don't need to feel bad about the tarantula I hid in Jeff's bag.
Oh, bag.
I want to see the guys that edit the tarantula Wikipedia page. What do you think those guys are like, Jeff?
The worst. Just to, like, the guys who are like, you will stand up on the bus rather than sit next to them, even though the bus is otherwise empty.
Have you ever done the experiment, Dan, where you just like, where you look up two similar things on Wikipedia and compare their length and detail, and the thing that should have way more,
Right.
like, if you look up like the word cyclone, it maybe is a moderately sized page, and then you look up Cyclonus, the Transformer Lieutenant,
Yeah.
and it's just this huge detailed like chronology of all of his movie and comic appearances and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's ridiculous.
All right, I got a weird fact for you.
All right.
Mature male tarantulas have tibial hooks on their front legs, which are used to restrain the female's fangs during copulation.
Oh my god.
Weird.
So they're like trying to poison them or kill the male as they're going at it.
Oh.
Oh, nice!
1, 2.
Whoa.
Oh dear.
That
was overkill.
Again, that's a surprise. I was not expecting like detailed kill animations
Yeah.
from the Scorpion.
What is this game rated?
Probably
Teen.
Teen, yeah.
T for teen.
Ooh, you can do a little thing.
The box says hunt or be hunted. Mm-hmm. And it's
Hunt,
teen
please.
for alcohol reference, so the spider gets drunk
Some
eventually,
kind of
probably.
moonshine.
Uh-huh.
Blood, mild language, and violence.
It's green blood, though.
Well, but the rattlesnake had red blood.
Yeah. I've already found 27 grubs.
Only 423 left to go.
Oh, yuck. Skeleton hand.
Yeah, do a fatality.
If it gives me the prompt, I will. Nope, he just died.
What a weird game.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Upgrade your claws.
I don't have enough orbs. Well, this is a whole lot of tapping A.
Yep. NC.
Yep.
Doo-doo-doo.
So it looks like you do get a lot of moves as you go on.
Yeah, I'm unlocking them as I progress.
You get something called a buzzsaw that you're going to get. The Scorpio.
Wonder who gets that.
Clever.
Whiplash.
Oh man, that cricket's so dead.
Yeah, he's super dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 1 out of 24 crickets.
Yeah.
Is there a collectibles list? Yes, there is.
Ooh.
Okay, 450 grubs.
Adventure goal.
Leaf crickets.
Get out.
Yeah, let's get me out of here.
So, have any of you guys ever looked at the concept art that you've unlocked?
Sometimes, like I did in Devil May Cry, like that was one of the last things I did, is just look at all that stuff, but
Yeah.
you just kind of blaze through it, you know?
It really
Yeah.
depends. Like, if it doesn't grab me right away looking at it, if it's just like early sketches or something, I'll get the hell out of Dodge.
I like in the Mortal Kombat games, you can unlock like Ed Boon's drawings for the fatalities, which
Yeah.
are just hilarious little stick figures. Like I like that a lot.
Yeah, I will always look at them at the end when I'm done. You know, it's like, all right, I finished the game. I'm about to take it out. Okay, I'm going to exit out to the title screen, check out the concept art, and then I just turn the game right off.
As much as I love Ed Boon's stick figures, it's kind of unfortunate that they don't actually have a concept artist doing those, because those would be incredible.
Those would look really cool. Also, this reminds me of just what I hated about so many early Wii games, is doing exactly what the prompt tells you to do and then not recognizing it.
Early Wii games.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
Motion gaming in its infancy.
See, this button makes the spider jump. I just curl up into a dumb ball.
The scorpions can't jump.
Can spiders? I guess maybe.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Arachnophobia, they had like an 8-foot vertical.
Yeah. Like how all we know about spiders is from arachnophobia.
Remember back in the day, this might be just for Jeff, when there used to be those movie events on TV of like the spider attacks or the bee swarms.
Oh yeah.
But they would always end with like a horrible message of like an entire city being overtaken, spider webs everywhere in a community, or bees, honeycombs all over houses.
Yeah, you remember
Like,
when
they didn't have happy endings.
No, you remember the killer bee scare? It would pop up in the late '80s. Like, this new swarm's coming from Mexico. Look out, you're dead. And then nothing ever came of it.
And then we created cell phones, and now bees can't fly straight anymore.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a whole big thing like
It just messes up their bee radar stuff or whatever?
that's the scientific term. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
wow.
Bee radar is all messed up.
Well, good. Take that, killer bees.
Yeah.
Man triumphs over nature
Yep.
yet again.
Food chain or something.
All right, I'm sick of watching this.
I am
Scorpion.
too. I'm sick of playing it.
I was sick of this several minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's move on to the first of our showdown for 2013.
Woo.
So choose whoever goes first.
I think should be Dan, probably, right? Dan's the returning champion, yeah.
Okay.
Son of a bitch!
I'm the returning champion, and I'm going to win again this year. That's not an issue. My only worry is that at some point in the bracket, whether it's the first round or the last round, I look across the replay room and I see Joe Juba there, and so I can prove again that I'm better than him at absolutely everything. I beat him at intellectual pursuits and trivia games. I beat him at athletic pursuits on the basketball court, hunting games, fighting games. Everything I've ever done against Joe Juba, I've won. I've done things in my life that, Joe, you couldn't dream of doing in your sad, pathetic little Joe Juba existence. I've set world records. I've written a novel. Things that Joe Juba could never accomplish. He doesn't have the gumption or the skill. So I will beat him again. I will beat everyone else here, and I'm going to play Jurassic Park Trespasser. It is another PC game from 1998, which I did last year with Half-Life. This is a bad one. So this will be a terrible game starring Minnie Driver and awful physics. And it sounds like we've got it up and running when I win. So I look forward to playing the entirety of Jurassic Park Trespasser.
I don't believe that I need to respond in force to all of the chest puffing and bravado from Dan Ryckert. I think everyone sort of sees what he's made of. So with that being said, the game that I've chosen is Bully on PS2.
Best choice so far.
It's a fantastic open world game from Rockstar. It's got a lot of hilarious mischief. You give wedgies, stuff people in garbage cans, give them swirlies. In fact, I mean, that's really the stuff I like about that game.
And what you should do to Dan.
That's what I'm fighting for on this Super Replay Showdown. And to destroy Dan, because he is the worst.
Here, here.
Actually, hit me nuts. It was wildly flailing and I hit you right in the nuts.
My lower back hurts.
Hello, I'm Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
I'm gonna put some money on Dan to win again, probably. Nothing against you, Joe. You're a fantastic person. But I think Dan's probably gonna win again. He's very good at video games. My pick this year is a Game Boy Advance game called Drill Dozer, which I really loved when it came out. I played the crap out of it. I 100% completed that game, and I kind of wonder if it is as good as I remember. It's one of the few games from the Pokemon team that isn't a Pokemon game, and it's really good. And I want to play the whole thing again. Thank you very much.
It is a good game.
All right, two of my favorite games last year were Mass Effect and Walking Dead, and I wrote a feature piece in the magazine recently on storytelling, so I've been thinking about that a lot. Heavy Rain was one of the games that really kind of set the standard for storytelling as well. So I kind of want to go back. I want to go all the way back to Indigo Prophecy, the game that kind of started paving that path. David Cage, Quantic Dream. It's a paranormal thriller.
Hiding underwear sim.
I think it'd be a great Super Replay choice, so that's going to be the game I'm going to be fighting for.
Did you finish that when it first came out?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I have.
Things get
Yeah, I know it gets a little weird at the end.
It certainly has an ending.
Yeah, we are. If we do
No
that
boundaries.
one, the ending is going to be. We'll stack right up there with Overblood and all that.
Exactly. Overblood is a comparison Joe's drawing to this game, so I think it's a perfect fit for Super Replay.
I think Kim should go next to reply to that. Yes. Gamepad. Get out there.
All right. I originally was going to do Indigo Prophecy, and I was informed I could not. I was waiting to see who it was who picked it, but I looked around the vault forever, and I couldn't figure out what to play, just because I wanted to do RPGs, and they don't fit into the replay time frame we have. But I came across a game called Kudelka, which, yeah, the Shadow Heart series is a spiritual successor to that game, so it's kind of where it started. More when the series was a lot more horror-vested. As it went on, it became really goofy, the Shadow Heart series, but I kind of just wanted to see where it got its bearings, and it can be completed in 15 hours. That's what I'm picking. Cool. That's what I'm fighting for.
This is my first time in this tournament, and I can already tell it's really stupid. But I decided to join it just in hopes of beating Dan, just so that he loses and gets kicked out of it.
The hero we need.
The game that I chose is the original Ninja Gaiden.
Yes. I was going to choose that.
I
hope you win.
I have some good memories of playing it at my friend's house when I was a kid, and I never really beat it, but I'll probably lose anyway, so it won't matter.
Ninja Jeff. No, that's not the right attitude.
I'm definitely going to win this tournament, and then I'm going to beat Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah!
And then I'll become president.
All right. So follow up that doozy with an even better game.
Okay.
Back before replay, when we just had mostly the print magazine, we had a classic review section. And in this section, I played a lot of crazy vault diving games. But the one that sticks with me the most is Cliffhanger for Sega CD. Not only is it a brawler with Sylvester Stallone, one of the toughest guys in the world, Sega CD version also has a snowboarding section with some of the worst graphics I've ever seen, and gameplay to boot.
You swore so much when you played that.
Yeah, that might have been the first crazy swearing tirade I had when I was playing it.
5 minutes of non-stop swearing.
Oh yeah, it's the most frustrating thing. So this could be the longest Super Replay ever. But that's my choice.
All right. I was robbed based on some ridiculous technicality last year.
Cut his mic, cut it.
Yeah. So Dan Ryckert has an asterisk next to his name for last year's competition. He refuses to acknowledge it.
Oh God!
Oh gosh!
Anyway, Bomberman is BS. But this year, when turning over a new leaf, I'm going to go into this with a completely positive attitude. My game is Chibi Robo for the GameCube, one of my favorite GameCube games. You get to play a small person, which I can identify with, and you get to clean things up, which I have absolutely no idea what that's like. And I will probably not win, but I can guarantee that if I do lose, I'll be extraordinarily angry, and I will sulk and pout for the remainder of the tournament. So look forward to that. Thanks.
Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, Pokemon. Well, so as the person who almost won last year, I should win this year. That's how that should work, right? Because So, thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was robbed by Pokemon Snap.
I'm
Feeling pretty good about this.
All right,
Get ready, man.
It's not like this is.
We're gonna throw a couple at him. Throw a couple.
Yes!
Keep throwing.
No.
Keep throwing. Keep throwing. No, keep throwing.
take
Keep
photos.
throwing.
What are you
doing? Keep throwing.
Hey, in which I was feeling sick that day, and I forgot one of my thumbs at home, so I just didn't. I wasn't playing at my full game. So this year it's on, Dan. I hope I win, and yeah. And actually, I should probably say what game I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play. I've been watching a lot of Double Fine Adventure, and so getting me into like adventure games, and I'd really like to go back and play one of the ones I've never played, Grim Fandango. Grim Fandango. It's just a game that just dangles right off the tongue. So Grim Fan Dang Go. Here we go.
I don't really know why I chose what I did. I play a lot of Capcom games, and I play a lot of survival horror games, and I kind of I've gotten addicted to filling in all these gaps of survival, like obscure, awful survival horror games. I don't know if this fits in that camp, but I realized I never played Dino Crisis 2, and I think it goes away from some of the survival horror roots of the original game, and it's pretty short, and that was a weird move for Capcom, and I like dinosaurs a lot.
Yeah, dinosaurs.
Yeah, so we got Trespasser, and we also got Dino Crisis 2 for the Super Replay Showdown. Different game than Crash Bandicoot from last year, but that is my choice.
Week 1, it is going to be Kyle versus Kim. In the free-for-all three-way death match, it's going to be Dan, Ben Reeves, and Brian. That's also in Week 1. And then in Week 2, it is going to be Joe versus Reiner. So then the second death pit is going to be Jeff Cork, Tim Turry, and Jeffem.
You seem surprisingly comfortable in a death pit, Jeff Cork.
I'm just hoping one Jeff wins.
There we go. That's it, everybody. Well done.
That's great. Sorry, Kim. Super fun. Is that the DS one?
That was the one game that I talked to him, and he's like, no, you can't pick this.
Yeah, I gave him mine right away. So, but I never. It's one of those ones.
We're both going to
Consider me
for cast.
But if I win,
you get. I've been really wanting to play that. I played it. It's
I
actually almost chose it.
I considered Indigo Prophecy. Like it was on my short list.
There's no way
Especially
Kudelka would
with,
ever
like,
get
it's
on
gonna be
Super
fucking rough.
Replay, so I have to fight for myself.
Because if you're doing it pure, if you're not going like emulators and save states,
I'm going to do it on the...
yeah, it's good.